Hey collective, I just thought I'd come in and give you guys a little bit of support with this shift because it's quite wild. The energy is quite intense, so I'm gonna read on it for you. Welcome in, starseeds, healers, witches, warlocks, light workers, fairies, all of the mystical creatures. Don't mind my stars. It's that time of the cycle, and I'm if I was on GDA, I'd have helicopters. Actually, I had a helicopter go over me this morning, so yeah, I think these are a lot cuter than acne, right? So let me get some frequency up in here to try and keep the energy chill so we can, manageable, so we can read on it. I've been channeling a lot of rest as much as, I don't know, my animals have been going crazy. They're making it really hard for me to rest right now. I got woken up at 3, then I got woken up at 5, and we're in a war right now because it's not on. It is not on. Listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. Yeah. If you've been calling in change and movement, it is here and it is happening rapidly. So, yeah, I do really well under pressure, and I'm 222. We are in alignment. It's just wild. But I'm kind of, it's kind of hard for me to keep up with. I've got a lot of, because the movement moves fast like this, the karmic energy does as well. So it's like test, spiritual warfare, and then like focus, trying to focus and keep your frequency high with all the tests and the challenges that are coming in right now. And you know, people from the past are picking up on it as well, and they're going through shit and they want to latch onto something or someone, and they can see you moving ahead and they're like, oh no you don't, and you're like, get off. You know, a lot of people who are stuck and stagnant and don't want to do the work, they don't want you to go off, they don't want you to progress, and so they are going to put stop signs, they are going to put booby traps to kind of hold you back. They're gonna the energy's being manipulated. You know, it's not even necessarily them. They're just NPCing, right? There's a lot of NPCing going on. Be in control of your vessel. Be in control of your energy. And sometimes the best thing you can do to be in control is just surrender to the universe and let it control you. The lighting might be a bit funny. I've got the sun that's like right there, so I've got a little curtain covering it. Excuse me. So there's a lot of work too going on in the astral realm. You might be called in. We're in Libra season, so we're all about justice. If you've called justice, it's like, yeah, technology's been strange. My phone's just been like, even my vape, my vape's been telling me it's dead and it's charged, and I'm like, work. I mean, it works, but yeah, the energy is affecting the technology. There's also like the auroras. What do you call it? What's going on? There's a lot going on, and it's affecting us plants, us humany plants. What was I just saying? I can't remember. If you're looking for some calm energy, I seriously apologize, because I don't feel like this is going to be a very calm reading. I found myself in a tree last night. My animals are just, their energy's been really intense, and I'm like, oh. And so I was doing, I picked up an old hobby that I haven't done for a while, because it's like triggers. And I was like, I just felt like it. So I got into it, and then I'm like, oh, there's the triggers, there they are. And then the animals started going off, and I was like, how am I meant to, I wrote down how I was feeling. I wrote down where in my body. It was in my back, it was in my shoulders, it was in my arms, it was in my head. And I just processed it, and I was like, what do I need? And I was like, I need space. Like, I'm at home and I'm alone, but I've got no space here. I've got no peace right now, because the energy's affecting my animals and they're codependent, and I just need to be with me right now. So I went to the beach. I found a cool bridge and went underneath the bridge. And then I was like, because I just was all pink, and I was like, I don't feel like being stared at right now. So I found a tree. It's quite high up, this tree. And I started getting anxiety, and I was like, I'm scared of heights. I can't climb this tree. It's like, you can climb the tree. Of course you can climb the tree. You've climbed heaps of trees. Like, I used to go to town and go out dancing and go to like 6 different clubs. Have my rollerblades in the car and like go rollerblading afterwards and climb trees. Like, like, you can climb the tree, Tracy. So I climbed up in the tree, had a gin. I was sitting in the tree and was like, because I've been called, if you've got any like pagan lines, the forest is definitely calling us right now to connect with nature, connect with our pagan magic, right? The ancestors. We have ancestors. Everything you're connected to, we have ancestors in that, from whatever realm. Doesn't even necessarily need to be your blood, like your family that you were born into. Like your past lives, you have ancestors, right? I'm not going to enter my phone number. You already know my phone number. So just try and do some meditation and hear what's calling you. That's probably what the energy is there's a lot of things calling us right now. There's a lot of work that needs doing. I don't know if you're sleeping well or not, but if you're not sleeping, it's probably because, you know, there's a lot of different things pulling on your energy, and then there's a lot of people pulling on your energy, and just really calling your energy back, protecting your energy, and just putting it forward. And also I find really handy to you can say to your spirit guides, to your ancestors, you can sit and say, look, this is too fast for me. This is too much right now. This is spinning me out, and I need it to slow down. I need you to come in. I need you to support me with this, because it is too much for me right now. I'm getting ungrounded, and I need to just take it one step at a time. And you will find, I started doing this a while ago. I realized that you're in control, that we are in control. We make the commands, you know. A lot of things command our energy, but we are in control. We are in command of our energy. It belongs to you. Your energy belongs to you. You are in control, okay? You take it at your own time, your own speed, and you can You can take time off. You can take a break if you need to. Hello, little jumping spider. There's a little jumping spider right by my phone. Makes me think of dream weaving. Might have been doing a lot of dreaming. Alright. Spirit guides, ancestors, Holy Spirit, please come down and be with me. Be with the collective. Surround them by your light, protection, abundant energy. Let me channel the messages the collective need to know right now that is going to help them on their path and their journey. Help them heal, help them progress, help them stay grounded. Please protect me, protect the collective. By the way, I pray for my collective every night. I pray for everybody I'm connected to. So, if you're here with me, you belong to yourself, but you also belong to me a little bit. I will just protect you. I won't take anything from you. So thank you, collective. Thank you for supporting me to support my collective. We thank you for your support and your protection and your love. Amen. Naturally, I've always been protective, even when I was a child. I was born 1,000 years old, I swear. And when we come into this world, we're just getting to know this place, because we've been in other places. We learn to master the realms. My animals are chill now, but my God, did I have to put them in their places. I'm going out today. I'm going out to see a friend. And my little godson. He's a little Aries like me. Energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. Yeah, love is all around. Love is all around. Which can be really intense, right? Especially if you've got a fear of love. Holy smoke. Sometimes opening yourself up to love and going through heart chakra awakenings and openings can just bring forth a whole lot of stagnant energy. If you've been kind of holding yourself back, I feel like the universe has just cracked open so many people's hearts right now and is pulling in like union with self, union with soulmates, union with others, like, so you'll be feeling the pull. I feel like it's also put us in a place where we needed love, like where we've really yearned for it. Like you might have gone through some struggles and some purging and been like, fuck, I really need a cuddle. I need some love. I need some comfort. You know, I love myself, but I really need my community wrapped around me. I need, you know, and the universe has heard your cries, you know, and then it's going to pay really pay right now not to be defensive, not to try to close yourself back off and be like, I was just having a moment, right? I don't need anybody. I'm independent. I can do it all by myself. You can, but we're not meant to do it by ourselves. Collectively, we need a community. We're a lot stronger with a community. Life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. Yeah, the universe is just opening all these doors. Doors and bringing in people and bringing in new experiences. We're getting prepared. We're getting prepared right now. separation. So stay grounded. What the fuck is that? There's a weird looking boat out there. The season's changing too. There's a lot of sun, which is bringing in a lot of energy. It's waking us all up, right? Depending where you are in the world, I think the other side of the world, like in America and like Europe, is probably going into winter. I'm not sure. So like polar opposites for sure. Ending a trauma, transform memories and symptoms. Yeah, there's some serious energy of just purging and just the door being closed on childhood traumas that you might have been working on. I can tell you now, I started back at therapy a couple of weeks ago, and I thought we'd done this big report on pretty much my whole life from day one. Trauma-wise though, like not exactly, you don't really go through the happy times in therapy, you go through the ugly times. And so Tuesday, it's Thursday now, we finished the report and I had to read the report. So I've been for like 8 weeks kind of painting this picture and fighting myself at the same time, because I don't want to talk about it. I've already done that, you know. I spent 7 years with one counselor and now I've had to kind of go through it again. So reading this report, it was strange. It was a strange feeling, you know, when you've done a lot of healing and you've gone over these things and you've processed and it's still always going to be hard to look back on, but it's not raw. Like I look back on it like it was such a long time ago, like it doesn't belong to me anymore, like it's not attached, like it was a movie I watched, which is progress, right? That's amazing that I've come that far in my healing journey. It's never going to be easy when these things come up, but as you heal and you go through it and you go over it and you release and you release and you release, it becomes unattached. Like it's just a story. They are literally stories. They do belong to me, but I have given them back. Like I am who I am right now. Outside. And that is part of my story. But I don't feel the need anymore to tell my story. Like I have told my story and I've told my story and I've released my story and I have put it to rest. I have not buried it, but in a way I have farewelled it. Like thank you for the lessons, thank you for the challenges, thank you for the pain, thank you for saving me, you know. I was saved over and over again. I have a fuckload of character because, you know, if you read my report, you'd probably break down and cry and something would break in you. And a lot of us have history like that. We have a history of pain, of war, of hunger, of neglect, of abuse. And that's why it's really important that we do the work so that we can move through and we can help other people to show them not only that the healing can be done and you can stop these cycles, but when you get over that wall, there's like, years ago I drew this picture when I started working with my counselor in 2013, and we made this plan. And there were no timelines on the plan because you cannot put a time. Sorry, my dog's barking at someone. Hey! What are you barking at? Stop it. Stop. Stop! You go to bed? There's no one there. Oh, that piece didn't last long, did it? What was I saying? Okay, so the plan, right, is I drew like this septic tank of just overflowing trauma, hurt, pain, expectations, like, and then there was a wall, right? This wall. That wall, it represented work, right? Brick by brick by brick, learning how to process these emotions, how to process these traumas, how to process this pain that was just boiling over, just spewing over everywhere onto everybody all the time. I try to have a conversation with somebody and I'd end up like just trauma dumping, just constantly, right? It happens. And it's like blah, 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 blah. Next minute, like, oh yeah, my dad punched me in the face. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just end up in it just because it needs to come out. So be forgiving of people who trauma dump accidentally like that. It's just because it's spewing over. It's a septic tank. And until you learn how to process it properly, it's just gonna spew out like that sometimes, especially when there's a lot of it. So this wall was brick by Boring Brick. It makes me think of that Paramore song. It's called Brick by Boring Brick. Look that up. So brick by brick, you're putting in the work. You're storing these memories. You're processing, you're unpacking these parts of yourself that have not been looked at, because when you look at it and you don't know how to process it, you can't, it's painful to look at. And if you don't know how to regulate your emotions and you don't have support, you're gonna do damage, right? 2 2 2 2 on the timer. You're gonna do more damage. That's why a lot of people run. They freeze with their own pain, their own trauma, their own memories. They run from their past. And you've got to just take it one step at a time. In therapy, having a therapist to work with, to help you, to support you, to ground you while you do it is really, really safe. Okay, it's going to keep you safe. So this wall, there's no timeline on this wall, how long it's going to take to build this wall. But this wall is your progress. And on the other side of the wall, I drew like a cute little country house and a little picket fence and a cat and a dog and my children, happy me, happy life, which seemed back then in the cesspool of sewage, it seemed like a fantasy. It seemed like something I could watch in a movie, but I never thought ever that I would make it there. And you know what? I've been there for a while, and it's taken a while to process that I actually made it there. Like, that takes time too. Everything is a process. It's actually like, if you have made it through as well and you've done all that work, adapting to safe life, to good people, to healthy people is really fucking hard, right? Like, when you've been through a lot of abusive relationships and all of a sudden you've met someone who doesn't hurt you, who is kind to you, who gives you the love and security that you've dreamt of, that you've not experienced yet. And sometimes you can self-sabotage, sometimes you can freak out, right? It's very fucking real that when you're living a safe life and you've never lived that before, it can be really ungrounding and quite terrifying. Like, I used to freak out when too many good things happened to me. It used to trigger me. I'd get triggered by good things because I knew how to manage hard things. I knew how to manage trauma. I was used to bad things coming at me. I was used to people with, negative people and people who hurt me. And then you have people who love you. Like genuine, unconditional, protective love come into your life, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Are you gonna really hurt me? Your mind has to be retrained, constant retraining. So there is life after the cesspit, right? And some of us are coming into this now, and it's a whole new world, it's a whole new planet for us. And it has taken a long time, many ego deaths, many life changes, many relationship changes, you know. But you've probably been through so many people in your life, just in and out and in and out and in and out, and you've landed, right? You've landed. Have you ever felt in life at times where you're like, I'm fucking sick of this place. I want to go to another planet, right? I want to go to another planet. Take me to another planet. And then you've landed on another planet, on this planet, right? It's just a new world. A new world is constant new worlds you're creating as you process and as you do your work. Celebrate life. Make your life a celebration. So if you have been through these processes and you've done this work and you've come out the other side, and you need to celebrate yourself, you need to take the time to look around and be like, holy shit, I did this. I did this. Look back on the parts of yourself that didn't think it was possible. Go back and tell that self, that part of you, like, we did it. Thank you. Thank you for pushing forward, even though it was blind faith and you didn't think we could ever get there, but you still did the work, you still did it, you still pushed through, you fought, you did not quit, right? Celebrate yourself. There's so much strength. Like, imagine a child, you know, when you, or an animal even, when you praise them, like, good dog. My animals are both asleep in the sun right now. You know, or good girl, good boy, and the energy that it brings, the happiness, this shift in energy, instant. Say it to yourself when you get through something really hard, like, you're a good girl, or you're a good boy, you know? You can't wait for somebody else to do it for you. Give yourself that power. You have the power. You have the most power over you. Heart of the matter. Align life's pathways through the heart. Yeah. That is self-love, right? Praising yourself. Letting go of shame. Letting go of failure. Letting go of rejection. Letting go of expectations. Letting go of how you thought it was going to be, because you don't know jack, right? You are not in control of this place. You are only in control of yourself, okay? I get into that state too, where I think I fucking know it all. And you know where that gets us? Right back at, damn, I really don't know jack shit. I know this much, but there's this much that I don't know yet. And it can change at any given time. That shit will shift and shift and shift. If you're holding on to something, the universe will boot you. So you let go. Let go. Let go. Like my dog, when he's like got one of his toys and he wants me to throw it for him, but he's like locked onto it and won't let go. Like, I can't throw it for you and bring you that pleasure of chasing it if you don't let go. Let go. I love how my readings just always change. They're always at some kind of different level. This is a special reading, that's for sure. I feel like time has stopped. Alright, spirit guides, ancestors, Holy Spirit. Any more messages from this pack? Or we're going to switch the energy up. I feel like it's going to switch. Make friends. Yes. Even I have decided. I surrendered last night and was like, alright, that's enough time by myself. I've had enough. I've been saying for a while I'm sick of hermit mode and I want to get back out there, but not actually doing anything about it. So I messaged a friend last night and I was like, hey, I know you're doing the mum stuff, but like, I could really use like a whole human to talk to right now, just to share energies. And she was like, yeah, come over tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's leave the house. Let's go do the people thing. I just got bitten by an ant. I'm like, whatever that was about. Yeah, new beginnings, right? You can't have the new beginnings, the new experiences, unless you get out there and you do it when you're ready, right? Just one step at a time, making that change, exploring, making friends. Friendship is the alchemy of success. We need to have connections. Like humans are we're not meant to be alone all the time. Drunk with love. Get drunk with love. Coming out of toxicity, coming out of the damage, and just grounding yourself, but letting love take over. Let love lift you to freedom. Love will bring that frequency up. It really will. And it will transform you. Let love transform you forever. Open yourself up to being loved. Don't be scared. Do not fear. Do not fear love. If you're fearing love and you've been hurt by love, it wasn't love. Oh, these cards are so tiny. Oh, the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So that is, I feel air energy and fire energy. We've got a pair here. There's definitely union energy, King of Wands is like Sagittarius, so you might be feeling spontaneous, abundant, harvesting. This is just a random card, but she's like opening the mouth. She's got this demon by the mouth. She's like, you are mine. You are mine. You work for me. You are my demon. You are my darkness. Transmute. Harness your shadow side. Your shadow side is just as powerful as your light, right? Your masculine, your femininity, your yin, your yang. When you can bring them into union together and harvest that power, it is insane. It's like with my animals, training them, you know, when they're out of control, like children, and you know, like you've got to be the emperor. You've got to stand in and you've got to be like, no, these are the boundaries. This is how it goes. This is, you know, you've got to, and it's worth it. Like, you've got to be in control. Cannot, like sometimes, like when I say that's, I don't mean be in control all the time, but sometimes you've got to put that fucking hat on and you've got to be dominant and be like, and dominance over yourself too. Like, I will not self-sabotage. I will not get insecure. I will not go into those patterns of I'm not worthy, of this always happens, so it's going to happen again to me. High Priestess. Yeah, standing in your High Priestess energy and just really harnessing your power of I am going to bring these manifestations into, I'm gonna make it happen. Make it happen. I've worked so hard. Forever. forever. This portal, it's been open, and it is for the Emperor. Gang, Aries. But just, yeah, owning your power, owning your empire, building an empire and owning it and running that shit show, right? Even when it's a shit show, it's your shit show. Sorry, yelling at you. Just owning it, you know? You are the Empress, you are the Emperor. You are both, you are all. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am all the things that I am, whether you've mastered them or not, whether you've just started, whether you've been doing it for years, it is yours, it is you. You are in control. You are a powerful, limitless being. And you will not get to the door you've been trying to open and run away and go backwards, right? You will fucking walk through it with your crown, adjust your crown, and walk through that door like you own the damn place. It's Libra season, okay? It's justice. If you have called justice, your justice is coming in. Do not run from your justice. You called it. We've got the King of Swords, and we've got the, what is this, 9? No, 10 of Wands. You've won your battle. You have won. Whether you feel like you've got people in your energy, whatever's going on, it's because you won. You are victorious. You've won. What's that word? You've dominated yourself. Your energy. You've called your energy back. It belongs to you. No one has the right to take your energy. You have no right to take anybody else's energy. You have your own energy. You don't need anybody else's energy. Okay? There is no lack. Lack is a mindset. Broke is a mindset. Abundance is a mindset. The Hangman. Yeah. It's... the energy is building because so much is coming in very soon. King of Cups. Dominating your emotions. There's so much power in our emotions. You know, it's all love. And love is very powerful. Love can transform. Let the love in right now, collective. Let it in. Be grateful. Gratitude. Be grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Page of Swords. I get messenger energy. You're going to get some news very soon. There's some news coming your way. A new opportunity. Of some new abundance. Unexpected news. Unexpected news. Some of you are expecting communication. Some of you are not expecting it because you've been stuck in this space and you have not been able to kind of look outside your bubble. But it's going to really change. It's going to shift your energy. Wheel of Fortune. Your luck's changing. 360 energy. You've gone right around and you've come back, but it's not the same. You've come back to a new place. Yeah, I've got the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups always gives me this, you've got everything, but you're just waiting for that last cup to come in. That last cup. Be careful when you get all the cups that you're not like, I've got everything I want now. You know, don't get bored with it. Make sure you give, share. Okay, if you are abundant and it is overflowing, give to those who need help, who need support. It can really make a difference. Just even giving small amounts to different places can really build. I've been working with Salvation Army, and building connections there. And now, like, I have a way to give back to them. They need my knowledge, they want my support, and it's really fucking cool, because they really helped me out. And so we're looking at working on some projects, and it's so nice that they, you know, they would like my help. I am valuable to them. So you never know where your knowledge might be really valuable. The sun. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that's tomorrow. It's my sun card song. Happy days. Look at this guy up in here. I've never really looked at that, but he's naked and he's on a horse with a feather in his hair. It makes me think of that song. What is it with the feather in his hat? Isn't his name Jack? No. Oh, what's that song? It's an old nursery rhyme with he's got the feather in his hat. But then it just makes me think of hey diddle diddle, the cat in the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the fork ran away with the spoon. Got nursery rhymes going on in my head right now. Ah, what's the one with the feather in his hat? I don't know. Maybe you know now that I've said that. I have not thought about that in over 20 years, I swear. Are you going to stop barking at nothing? My dog makes the most high-pitched cry noise. It's horrid. Alright, this feels like the longest reading in the shortest time. Outside, Ben. Out. Let's finish this up. Actually, I'll finish it up with those. Any more messages from this pack, Spirit? Yeah, there's been a lot of battles, a lot of fighting, but it's coming to a stop. You're going to be able to rejoice in your standing your ground, and just let other people fight with themselves. Let those energies go find someone else to fight with. There's a little blackbird. Hello, little blackbird. That was a sign, actually. I have a memory of a little blackbird will come along, and that'll be your confirmation. Yeah, watching your pentacles grow. 7. They're gonna really be sustainable moving forward. All of the commitments that you've been giving to. The universe has seen your work, has seen your hard work, your determination. It's 1010 on my phone. Completion. You have completed these cycles, and you are going to be rewarded with new cycles, new, very fruitful cycles. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, water energy. I feel like you're going to have someone come into your life, and they're going to look like a page. They're going to look like they're not coming in with much, but they're actually coming in with a lot. They're going to fulfill a lot of your needs that you've been looking for, you've been asking for. So don't judge them, the Empress. Don't judge them. They are so much more than the eye can see. They're a king. Male or female, they're a king. They're very, very fruitful, and they've come in to help you. God, the universe has sent them in just for you. So slow down and make sure you are open sesame. Strength. Your strength is impeccable. Okay, let's finish off with these cards. If you've got any questions right now, anything that you've been asking, this may or may not resonate with you. Obviously, use your discernment with every reading that you watch. Take what resonates with you. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, then go out of the reading. Like I do that. If I'm listening to something, it doesn't resonate with me, I'm not going to stay and watch the whole reading, because then it's going to be imprinted. We imprint, everything imprints. Do a cleanse today. Cleanse yourself for this new energy coming in. Have a bath with some pink salt. Detox your body, your mind, your soul outside in the sun. Sun is very cleansing. Drink some aloe vera juice, is so good for us. It will just hydrate you as well. Be alone and isolate if you need to regenerate your energy right now. Don't take off. You are divinely protected, 444. You have support. You are protected. You are cloaked right now. Anubis. Go on a holiday. Take a rest. Yeah, go on an adventure. Explore. Even take the day off if you can't go away anywhere. Go to the beach. Go to the forest. Go for a bushwalk. Go do something fun. Switch your energy up. Open your mind. Okay, any more messages for the collective? Time to transform. That is the energy. It is time to transform. It is go time, collective. Times are hard. They have been hard. Trust your heart. Start, rebuild again. Start again, rebuild. There's no harm. Like, it is a beautiful thing. Hey! Anubis! Anubis, come here. Come here. Come. He's wandering too far. It is a gift to be able to rebuild and start again. Don't ever look like it's a loss, because you will be given, hey, so much more that aligns with who you are now. I'm going to go in a minute because my dog's starting to play up. Get myself ready and go take a break. Oh my gosh, okay, that's too many. That's too many. You can stop that. Alright, last cards. Last card. Did you used to play last card? I loved last card. It's one of my favorite games. Last card, advice for the collective, please. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my link is in my bio to my email address. Just send me an email. I also offer therapy lessons. I'm doing a psychology degree at the moment, and I have studied psychology my whole life. Go forward with confidence. Yeah, you have the power. Walk forward. You are so protected. You are so supported right now. It is time to transform completely. We are all in this together. I'm not taking those. Watch out for red flags. Don't get distracted. There's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and it is now. Quiet your mind and listen to your heart. Love is here. Oh gosh. And if anybody is, let them leave you. There's going to be a lot of people who can't come with you because they are not willing to move forward. So don't get held back for those who can't move forward, who don't want to move forward. You're going to have to take this leap of faith, and you may have to do it alone, okay? But you are not alone. There's a lot of us out here who are going to take this leap, and we're going to be there right with you. Right there with you. Okay, collective. I'm going to love and leave you on that note. Take this energy, transmute it, be productive, move forward with confidence. Lots of love, and well done. Well done for all the work you've done. Well done for your healing. When you heal yourself, when we heal ourselves, we heal the collective, we heal the world. So thank you. Thank you. Sending you lots of love, strength, support. I'll see you on the next video.